Welcome to Chi-Town Cigar Podcast, the podcast where three Chicago guys light up a fine cigar and get into everything from sports and current events to hobbies, life's little moments, and everything in between. Whether you're here for the cigars, the conversation, or just some good laughs, we got you covered. So grab your favorite smoke, settle in, and join us for laid-back chats with a Chicago twist. Now it's time to put some smoke in the air.
It's Tuesday night, and that means it's another episode of the Chi-Town Cigar Podcast. Welcome, everybody. I'm Mike, coming to you live from the Aganorsa Studios in Central Illinois. How's it going, boys? What's going on?
It is going very nice tonight, even though we had an early snowpocalypse along the lakeshore.
Yes.
I think
Did you get a lot of snow? Did you get a lot of snow?
No, less than an inch.
Okay. Yeah.
What's going on, guys?
Pretty early.
Yeah.
Eddie,
I got jealous from the last episode with Marty, so I decided to wear my glasses so I can represent. I'll take them off, obviously, because I don't think I can do it. But happy Tuesday, guys. Happy Tuesday night.
Happy Tuesday.
Winter is here, right? Almost.
Fireborn's on. It's good to see he's putting his warning out there. That's always a good thing. Val, good to see you.
happy Veterans Day to anyone who's
Happy
a veteran.
Veterans
Happy Veterans Day.
Absolutely. I just got done talking to my son just before the show started, so it was always good to check in with him and see how he's doing.
Thank you for
The
everybody
balmy
for
South
supporting.
Carolina. So, but we got a jam-packed show tonight, so I think we should jump into things and get things going. I think we'll even wait for our "What are you smoking?" so we can talk to our guest about that. So, what do you think? You guys ready to start the show?
What's our mission, Mike?
I'm ready to start. Here we go. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. I'm always on the wrong section when it comes to this. Our mission. All right, our mission for the night is a good one. We have got a special guest joining us tonight. We have got Lauren Koper from Micallef Cigars. She's the National Sales Executive and Community Manager from Micallef. So let's welcome in Lauren.
Hello.
Hello.
Good to see you guys.
Welcome.
Good
Welcome
to
to
see
the
you too.
show.
Welcome to the craziness that we call the Chi-Town Cigar Podcast.
Well, thank you. Thank you for inviting me. It's like coming home.
It is.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
for those of you that don't know, Lauren is from is Yorkville a small? It's not really a small town. It's probably an average sized town.
It is pretty small growing up. I always describe Yorkville, how I grew up back in the day there. If like Abercrombie and Finch took a dump in the middle of a cornfield, that's what Yorkville is. So,
Yes.
I have so many good opinions about it, obviously.
Yeah, that is a really good way to put it. I didn't think about that. But yeah, it definitely had a aura about it growing. I mean, I don't think I really knew about Yorkville Pie until my 20s. I don't know why, but
Well, Abercrombie and Finch was like peak fashion when I was growing up. Like that was it. If you didn't wear that, you weren't cool. And I was not a cool kid. So like by no surprise to anyone.
So you grew up in Yorkville. So when you left there after college, did you go? How did that all play out?
I did community college. So I went to Waubonsee first.
Okay.
I went there for I think it was like a few years at Waubonsee. Then I went to Columbia College in Chicago. So I did stick around to the Chicago area for a bit, even post college. And then I eventually ended up moving out of state. I think I want to say it was like a year after college. I think was when I decided to leave and never come back.
What did you study at Columbia?
Advertising art direction. That's what I studied. Right, obviously, and I sell cigars now. Look at me.
When were you going to Columbia?
When?
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't even know. When was it? It was probably what 2000.
I feel old.
God, was it 12? Like I don't even know.
Really?
Like I'm such a flat circle.
Wow.
I did make it out with a degree. I really did. I did.
I was gonna say I decided to. I was working at the Chicago Hilton and Towers downtown on Michigan Avenue.
Oh, crazy! So you were in Chicago too?
Oh yeah. I have my history in Chicago as well. So, but I guess before we get too far into it, and this is not going to be any shock, but what's everybody smoking tonight, Marty? What are you smoking?
I am smoking the Micallef Green. My first time with the Micallef
Oh,
Green.
nice.
Nice. Daddy?
This is one of my favorite Micallefs, the Micallef, the Reserva.
Oh,
That's the most pricey from all the Micallefs, and it's great. It has a lot of flavors, a lot of tobacco from a lot of countries. So I
Yeah.
love it. Mhm.
No, I usually call that the fancy bitch cigar.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
someone's feeling
It's
fancy
Teddy.
tonight.
That's
Yeah.
what I do. Yes,
I'm doing my favorite. I'm doing my second favorite. I'll tell you my first favorite later, but my doing the Micallef Black.
Oh, nice.
I
Yeah.
love the
Mhm.
cigar. I
Love
love
it.
this cigar. I like the green. The green was really good, but the black is just my jam.
Marty,
I love
Marty? Isn't this your second time? I think it's your second time smoking it. No, did you have an ultimate?
Not the green, I don't think. I had the purple that one time with you. I don't
Okay.
think it was the green.
And Lauren, what do you?
Well, I am smoking the Micallef Green as
Oh,
well.
there we go.
Not my first time, of course.
No, of course not.
Beautiful Maltafina wrapper. I really
Yes.
like it. Yes.
Yeah, I'm starting to really enjoy it.
Mhm.
Actually, it was crazy when I first tried it. I was like, I wasn't even sure if I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, because it's so different.
Yeah.
It has a very unique blend and body to it. But I really like it. It's smooth. It's hearty. I get a lot of like tea notes off of it, like black tea notes, which is like very unique. So I've been grown to like found. It's definitely a go-to now.
It's We'll get into more of the color line because it was ingenious. I think it's just a great move for Micallef. TX is doing the Herencia Maduro. Very nice. Very nice.
Nice.
What else are you guys smoking? Let us know. So, college life. You're at Columbia, and then you scoot. And is that when you scooted to California?
No, I lived in Geneva a bit, so I lived in the Tri-City areas, which I
Oh.
absolutely love that area. That was it was such a great time. It's crazy, like in your early 20s, especially like post college, you're like trying to figure out, your next ascension into adulthood, and you're poor as shit, and you're like working all the jobs to make ends meet because I was determined to be moved out at that time, so I moved out of my parents' place. I had a great time though, but then I got a big girl job, and then I moved to Long Beach, California.
Wow. And that's when you got into industrial sales? Is that your industrial sales?
First was hired as a business development associate for LiftMaster. It was a garage door operators and gate operators, a manufacturer, and so they were hiring a 6-man team, and I was the only woman that they hired on the team. And they gave me California. I think it was because I was blonde. I don't know. Like, I mean, crazy enough, when you do go into California, us blondes, we do like flock and formation and everything, and do calls to each other. So they thought it was an appropriate state for me to live in.
Nice. So, and then you were there. So then, if I remember correctly, COVID hit.
Yeah, I was actually living up in Sacramento. So I did a few things at LiftMaster. I was a business development associate. Then I was a brand ambassador, and then I became a sales rep. And then when I became a sales rep, I moved to the Sacramento area, and I managed a territory up there. So that's when COVID hit for me.
Wow.
When I was living up there.
What a time. I was the director of security for the Waldorf Astoria in Chicago at the time. And talk about a nightmare. I lived through the Chicago riots. I lived the riots during that time was just a nightmare. So
yeah, for me, I was in a relationship at the time, and he lived in Texas. Is actually why I live in Texas now. And I knew like shit was going to hit the fan, but I just didn't know like what the reason was when COVID hit. So I made sure to get out of California as soon as possible, and I quarantined in Texas. So I didn't even have to quarantine in California whatsoever.
Oh, nice. It's always good to quarantine in Texas.
Yeah,
you can't think of a better place. Quarantining in Chicago was not fun whatsoever.
I can imagine not.
It was not. It was just horrible.
People were a little strict in Chicago.
Oh, no, I know. My best friend still lives in Chicago. She still lives there, ironically. She loves it. I wouldn't trade it for the winters. I mean, I heard you guys got snow, and I was like, absolutely not.
Yep. As Fireborn says, yes, Chicago got snow before Denver. Yes,
we did.
Not a lot.
No, yeah, it melted right away, but
yeah. The Bears game was good. The Bears game was good to watch during that, bringing back memories of blizzards in Chicago and stuff
Oh,
like that.
I do not miss that at all.
That's what I was about to say. The weather down there is probably just you cannot
Yeah.
get it. Yeah.
No, I think it's kind of getting chilly here, like kind of.
What is it? 60s?
I don't know. Like, what's
Yeah.
the degree? Let's look at my my app here. No, it's nice. Like, I don't even have my heat on or anything, man. It's great.
Is it like 55?
It's like 62.
Oh, yeah, it's cool. It's cold, you know.
I mean, wear a light jacket, get some boots on. It's like basic bitch fall weather right now. It's
Mhm.
pretty ideal.
Yeah, no, that's great weather. I could live in that weather all the time.
Yes.
60s and 70s. You know, as the fun size one says, we need to move to Seattle, and I refuse to move to Seattle, so that's not going to happen. So
Problem is, in the summer, it's like 95 and hot.
No,
Yeah.
it gets super hot here. That's the one thing I'm probably never going to get used to living in Texas is how hot it gets here in the summer. We were blessed this summer. Wasn't too ridiculous, but it's still got in the hundreds. And
Is
you're
there still
sweating your ass off.
a lot of humidity there?
Oh,
is
no,
it
it's
like-
just oppressive. It's just
Yeah?
like blazing heat and sun.
Mhm.
yeah. So you bug out of California during COVID, and you land in Texas, and you land, I think what some people would say is an ideal job at CI.
Mhm.
So, and you help open up the Fort Worth, Texas Cigars
Yeah.
International.
Well, I mean, I was like, well, I wanted to move to Texas anyway. And then I was planning on quitting my job. So I had to wait until my bonus got in. And it was kind of like a turbulent
idea.
time. Like people were like freaking out. I guess like my old coworkers called it pulling a Koper because I was like, peace out, bitches. I'm out. Like, see ya. And like a lot of people were very unsure, especially about the job market, just everything in general. I mean, like COVID was pretty much it was a time of like apprehension and, you know, paranoia. No one knows what's going on. So I quit my job and I was luckily in the financial position where I could basically start over my career without having a lot of financial burdens with that. So I was just looking at the job postings and I saw one for Cigars International. They were opening up one in Fort Worth. So I was like, fuck it. I love cigars. I've always smoked cigars. Why not give this a go? And so I applied and I got hired and I worked in the humidor for like almost a year.
Wow. So, okay, so you said that, and I'm curious, what got you into cigars? Because taking the sexist out of it, but
I know it's not common. It's not.
a woman picking up a cigar is not, you know, it's I think it's every man's dream, but it's the same point. It's like going, it's not something that happens regularly. So what led you into this world?
I don't know. I guess like I was like really into beer when I was like in my early 20s. So I would go to beer festivals a lot and there would be cigar tents there. And I was like, you know, why not pick one up or two? And I tried it, liked it, started ordering off the line, smoking them in private. And then I walked into my first cigar lounge. Actually, it was in St. Charles, Illinois, La Vida Cigar Lounge.
La Vida.
Walked in there. And I fell in love with the culture. I just felt like it was just a spot where you could just go and sit down and have like an amazing conversation with someone. And I just like that. And so I just kind of adopted that to my personality from then on.
And
Like
it's a nice chill spot. That lounge is really nice. It's
yeah.
been there for a
And
while.
yeah. And anytime I moved somewhere else, like I would just go to another cigar lounge and another cigar lounge. And, you know, and then it just becomes a pastime at that. And it's, I don't know. It's just, I mean, my closest friends are cigar smokers. Yeah. I don't
So
know.
you basically started at college?
At post college. It was like right
Okay.
after college I started.
Right. And then when you got the job at Cigar International, did you get more into like smoking now every day and stuff like that? More
Yeah. Well, you know,
persistent?
that too. And I was like an idiot consumer. I didn't know the difference between a Robusto and a Toro. Like I knew what I liked to smoke. I was like a Maduro full body smoker. I had flipping no idea, Corojo wrappers, mild, medium, full. I didn't know any of that shit. And so like Cigars International was a good education because the humidor is so massive. You get to pretty much have like a pick of trying
Yes.
everything. And so
Huge.
you get to really educate on several brands and kind of really know how to build a palette, building a customer's palette and picking and choosing what good recommendations would be for them. So I learned enough to be dangerous at that point. And now I know the difference between everything now. So that's good. I mean, can you imagine if I worked for Micallef and I didn't know what a freaking Robusto was? I would not survive.
Yeah.
But I think that's indicative back in that day. It sounds like an old say, but I don't think people were so much worried about Vitola sizes. It was just sort of a, hey, what are you smoking? And you'd walk into a humidor and that's what I want. And you'd grab it. And you didn't think about Is this a Robusto, a Toro, a Churchill, a Lancero? I think that's more, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's more today's culture of.
It wasn't that long ago, Mike.
I know.
I mean, a lot has happened, man.
I wish.
I don't know.
For me, it's been 30 years of smoking cigars. So yeah, so it was a long. It was. I guess it's not that long ago. Thanks, Marty. But yeah. So you're at CI. You're enjoying your time there, and I've heard the story. But tell everybody how Micallef came into your world.
Well, Al Micallef kept coming in. He kept coming into Cigars International, and I just, started talking to him, hanging out with him, becoming friends with him. And he would be like, Lauren, you should work for me. And I'm like, no. Like, I never tried his cigars. I was like, they're probably shit. Like, I'm not gonna, whatever. Thanks, Al. And then he finally gave me one of his cigars, and it was the La Crema. The La Crema. Crema. And I tried it. I'm like, I really like this. This is actually really good. Like, we might have something here. Mm-hmm. And so I forgot when it was. I think it was like around March, April, around that time. He came up to me. He formally gave me a job offer. And then I decided to take it.
That's awesome. So was it weird to have Al Micallef walking into a CI? I mean...
No, I mean, yeah, there is some history between the brand and Cigars International. If people don't know, basically, Micallef Cigars broke up with Cigars International during the time I was working there, because Cigars International was heavily discounting Micallef products, and they weren't fulfilling the agreements that they made to Micallef as a brand. So Micallef decided just to absolutely not. We're just going to buy back our product. We're not going to sell to you anymore. We're going to concentrate on true brick and mortars, small businesses, and that's the direction they took it in. But Al is like, he's pretty chill, man. He would still come in. I mean, I don't think he's been back in there since I left. Maybe he's just trying to recruit me, so that's why I kept coming in all the time.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't think he's been in that one ever since I left. So I mean, I haven't asked him. I should. Yeah. I don't think he goes there anymore though.
And it's funny because I think I fell in love with Micallef after Dan Thompson was on Cigar Authority and shared the whole change of philosophy of Micallef, going, we're not going to be in the big box or catalog stores anymore, however you want to call it. We're going brick and mortar. And the more I listened to him, I'm like, I need to check this out. And boy, when I bought a box of, what were they? It's like the...
Was it the black?
No. It was the Legacy series. Smoke Inn has a box of 5 different cigars. I can't think of the name of it now. Hold on, it's coming to me. It is the Micallef Collector's Edition.
Oh, the Collector's Edition. Yeah, it was like the smaller Vitolas, 2 in each. Yeah, no, it's fantastic. I call it a little snack box.
Yeah, yes. And I was probably buying 2 to 3 boxes of that a month, and just smoking those. And I'm like, these are phenomenal cigars. I loved them. And it was but it was like, the more I understood of, okay, I want to keep smoking these. I got my ambassador's coin, and I started searching out. And again, being where I'm at, trying to find a Micallef store was almost impossible. I mean, I think the first one I found was the Humidor of Lyle.
Oh, wow. Yeah. No, Chicago's a tough market for us, honestly. Yeah. It's always been tough, and I think it's still tough.
Not at Villa Park.
Not at Villa Park.
Okay, good. Okay, Jeremy's doing a good job then.
Yes.
Good job, Jeremy.
So one of our sponsors in the show, and we're Teddy works at Ultimate Cigar Lounge. That's one of our sponsors, and they are, that's Micallef. That's our Micallef hub for the Chi-Town guys. Is we head up to. We head up there at least once a month and pick up our supplies.
Yeah, it's been one of the successful brands in the humidor, and I love it. And I just love that they work together with brick and mortars. That's what it's all about. And see, Jeremy took over because it was a different guy. We're not gonna mention his name. He was a little different, an older guy. But Jeremy's been on point. I had an event with him. I'm gonna do another event 2026, but it's been great.
Oh, excellent! I love to hear that.
Yeah,
that's what I got my T-shirt.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Oh yes! Oh my gosh! I didn't even see it.
Yeah, it was Jeremy. It's like, hey, have one
No,
of those.
no,
I'm like,
Jeremy
yes.
is like he is such a rock star on our team. So he's been killing it in the
Mhm.
Midwest. And well, his territory is massive now. We have like a really small sales team at this point, but we're like, I mean, just the growth we've made in the last year alone, last couple of years, it's pretty impressive. So, we're still a small brand, but we're slowly gaining a name for ourselves, especially this year.
Yes.
And I think Micallef is it's a small brand, but you guys are doing it right. I mean, I think you guys are addressing the whole area of the consumer. I mean, this is a tough time. Disposable income isn't as prolific as it was 2-3 years ago, and so people are looking for good quality cigars at a budget, and the color series just fills it out. And I mean, if you can't find a good cigar in the color series for Micallef, I think you haven't tried everything then. I
No.
mean,
Yeah.
No, even if
No.
you don't like one, that's why we make multiple
Mhm.
blends to hit everyone's palate. And
Mhm.
yeah, and when you think about it, well, starting off with the color series, we basically, Dan Thompson was looking at holes in the market of
Mhm.
manufacturing for cigars, I think around 2016. And there was a trend for a long time with manufacturers. They would just come out with a more and more expensive cigar every single year, like 15, 20,
Mhm.
25, 30, 35,
Yeah.
50, 100, 150, 500. I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't know. I sometimes I sometimes believe that a lot of retailers and manufacturers make the mistake of recognizing who their true customer is. I think we have like a fantasy
Mhm.
about who that is. They think it's the guy in the $5,000 suit with a Rolex that has like infinite amount of money to spend. And once you really get into cigars and cigar culture, that is not true at all. It's like
Mhm.
the blue collar guy. It's the guy who's driving trucks all day. It's, I don't want to say average person. I mean, it's like working class. Like I'm
yeah.
working class. So it
Mhm.
really resonated. We wanted to make sure we created a cigar that hit that price point and really challenged
Mhm.
the market. Not only come out with a cigar at a good price point, but a good cigar at a good price point.
Mm-hmm. We just shared last week. Half Wheel had they shared the 5 cigars that were released last week, and their price points were anywhere from 65 to 227, I think.
That's,
Yeah.
And
that,
It's
that is,
ridiculous.
pardon my
Like,
language, just fucking ridiculous.
yeah.
Like,
it
I
is.
mean, like who's buying that? I mean, yeah, I mean, you get the rare customer every day, but like how I was educated as a cigar consumer, literally when I walked into my first cigar lounge, they're like, because I was smoking Monte Cristos at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy behind the counter was like, Lauren, you can get a much better cigar at a better price point. And I was taught, I think then it was like maybe 8 to 10 was a good cigar,
Mhm.
maybe or
Oh,
10
yeah.
to 12, something like that. Or like $9 was a good price point, and maybe it's like now it's like 10 to 15.
Mm-hmm.
But like that's, I mean, and I was poor as shit too. I didn't have any money. I was buying one cigar like every 2 weeks and like smoking it down to like the
To the
dregs of
nub.
it.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna no
A
this
little
more.
toothpick.
Well,
So yeah.
we talked about that, and I guess, and I think Micallef has identified it because we were talking about it last week and the week before. Is our brand's missing the true consumer? And I
Well,
think you
and
said
It
it.
does.
then also too, I always bring up this point as well because I mean, this is a good reflection of how I first got into cigar smoking. You also have entry level. You need
Mm-hmm.
to bring the younger generation in to
Mhm.
turn them on to cigars and cigar cultures. They're not going to be coming out the gate buying Davidoff and Padrones. I'm sorry, they're not. And like, I mean, yes, for the seasoned guy that's retired, that has disposable income or whatever, that's cool for them to eventually level up and smoke. But you have to get those 20-something-year-olds coming in because you need to start replacing your customer base. You can't always concentrate on, I don't want to be morbid.
No,
You can't always rely on the demographic that's on its way out.
yeah,
So.
it's funny because I do a lot of trout fishing, and trout fishermen are historically older guys that have got just all kinds of money, and it's because the equipment is so expensive. And when I was part of this one group, and I won't mention it, I'm like, look around the room, and you don't see anybody at the age of 25 to 30. There's just, you're missing. I mean, even 20-year. I mean, it's unbelievable because they were missing them. And I think in the cigar culture, you've got to start looking at the younger generation. You've got to start figuring out how do we bring those younger people in, and I mean, we're facing a battle, with infused cigars and all that. So you've got to say, okay, the infused were the gateway to get people to try a cigar. Hey, try this. It'll have a little bit different flavor for you. But now it's like, okay, well, give them something that they can afford. Give them an $8 to $10 cigar that you go, hey, this is a good cigar.
Yeah.
And try it. And they're like, I'm hooked. Yeah, these are great. Now, obviously, you tell them, okay, graduate up to a $50 cigar. They're going to go, forget it. I'm out. I can't afford that.
And that's what I have done at Ultimate, like Lauren's point, the younger generation, the 25-year-olds, 26-year-olds, that's where you gotta, there's a lot of, actually, you could go talk to them, come in to the lounge and talk to them. Hey, Teddy, introduced me to the Micallef A. It's a great cigar. It's a great budget cigar. Somebody doesn't want to spend money, and it's a full body. It's a great cigar. And
that's my light. Sorry.
And yeah, to Laura's point, you have to bring the younger crowd in and to get them into the culture, because you still have those older guys that they're still with the Monte Cristos and they're still with the Cohibas and stuff like that. And even with that, I have done with older guys that they're stuck with their Perdomo champagnes and stuff like that. Try this Connecticut from Micallef. You'll like it. And the success. So.
How long before we see a cigar called the 6-7?
The 6-7.
Oh my God, that's the stupid new thing.
Oh, that's stupid. That's stupid.
Oh, it is.
Whatever it is.
Am I missing something?
You are. You were
something-
big on social media. This is the big thing on social media.
It's something crazy. Some sort of.
I don't know what it is.
Started. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird trend that's out there that I don't know. I don't understand it. I try
I
not
like young kid stuff, which
Yeah,
I don't know,
kids
man.
are
I'm
sad.
middle aged now. We're just out of
Yeah, it's we got a little older now.
But
Okay?
and Marty brings up a good point. So for anybody that's listening or part of our audience, I mean, obviously you're huge into social media. I mean, your social media.
True. You think I know better? Oh my God.
But I think it was funny because I heard you talking about how Amanda approached you with social media.
Oh, it was funny. Like she comes into my office and I've had like a mixed role at Micallef. I kind of like had to I'm honestly making it up as I go along when I do at Micallef, like every single year. Like I came in for inside sales and like customer service. Like I packed orders. Then I started to do more marketing. And then when I kind of got more in the marketing role, Amanda came into my office and she's like, hey, I want you to make videos for Instagram. And this is when Instagram Reels just became a thing. And I'm like, dude, I'm in my 30s. Like, oh, fine, whatever. Who cares? So I started making them and I asked her if they could be funny. And she's like, yeah, they could be funny. And then so I just kind of went with it. And I don't know, I think it's just like the videos I make are just kind of collective like experiences or observations, making fun of like cigar culture, like kind of just a mixed bag of it. So I started doing that and taking off with that. Now I do like more like outside sales now. But I still fuck around on the internet though.
No, it's
do a lot of
great. The pose off. I'm waiting for Saka to.
You're not gonna do it.
I know.
I'm so offended. He promised me.
He promised, yeah.
It was a formal promise. Like this man committed to a Facebook post and tagged me in it and everything, and
Right.
he hasn't even done it yet.
He changed his mind.
It's not the first time a man has disappointed me, so it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Not mad at all.
Our audience is so influential. We'll start putting pressure on them. But yeah, it's funny in that
Pressure
regard.
on them.
And then the current one, the current challenge out there, and I think it's still going on, right? The whole cart.
Yeah, the
whole
Terrence
cart-
Riley.
Yeah, it's still. Terrence Riley has gotten into a battle with Lauren.
Well, I
Lawrence,
think it's just me starting off.
Did you see the? Did you show Lauren the picture that we made
I can.
Oh, I think you was that like the one you guys tagged me in.
with
Our
the
promo,
yeah,
our little
yeah.
promo.
Our
Yes.
promo. Yes.
We did a little play on the cart thing.
The fun size one and I were shopping this weekend, and I said, "Hey, would you take a picture of me with this shopping cart?" And I went to get on top of it, and I almost fell and I hurt myself.
Oh,
She's like, "I don't know what you're doing, but get away from it. Let's get going here. And I'm like, all right, this is going to end up in an ER visit at some point, and I can't do it.
Yeah, I remember when I was taking those pictures for that post, and I was such a douche, man. I had like my tripod, and I was driving around to like, well, I made sure to spread it out so like no one would recognize. I don't even know. No, I was just like I was posing, and I'm like, okay, I cannot like wipe ass in front of people at all.
I think people that see that gotta be going, what is that woman doing?
I know.
Crawled out over these
damn TikTokers.
Yeah. And so if for anybody that isn't aware, Terrence threw out a comment about it's not his job to return shopping carts to their stall, I guess is the only way to really put it. And so there's been an ongoing
So he's not shopping at Aldi's then, because you
No,
got to return it.
not. I think he thinks he's too good for Aldi, the snob. I think that's why I like to mess with him, because like I do feel like he's a little uptight. He needs to loosen up a bit and have some fun. Well, first he he did this like long ass Facebook post like condemning people who like drink at the airport.
He told me about that last night. He told me
too early, and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, never doesn't count at the airport. And I'm a nervous flyer. So I always say, like, 3 mimosas is my tried and true cure for turbulence. It just fixes it right away for me. So then every time I was at the airport bar, I kept, like, tagging him in it. Like, hey, like, do I care for your opinion? No, not really. Like, no one gives a fuck, Terrence. And then I found out about the cart thing. And so I was just like, it was another thing to kind of like, I don't know, just mess with him about. And well, to show, because I don't think he knows how to put it away. Honestly, no. I don't think it's because he thinks he's too good for it. I just don't think he knows how. So like, basically we all have to show him collectively as us cigar community. We have to show him how it's done, you know. And people have been doing a very good job on it. They keep tagging pictures.
Yeah.
You better hope he doesn't run into the guy. There's some guy's got a YouTube channel where he shames people who don't.
That's hilarious. Yes. Cart narcs.
Might see Terrence on the next episode of the Cart Police.
Mm-hmm.
I think Terrence is very strategic when it comes to this stuff, because he got into a battle with Abe and his daughter because at the Great Smoke last year, Abe's daughter was there and she was cold, and so Terrence said, "Here, you want to wear my jacket?" And
that's a gentleman.
It's an Aganorsa jacket. So she said, "Yeah," and so she, was wearing it. Well, all of a sudden, comes the end of the event, Terrence goes up to her and says, "Can I have my jacket back?" And Abe said to her, "Do not give the jacket back. He gave you the jacket. It's your jacket. Do not give the jacket."
Oh God!
Enough cigars from Aganorsa, you can keep the jacket, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly.
I mean, technically, he's a good customer of his. Like,
yeah.
We take this as a trophy.
And so she ended up giving it back to him. Well, then Abe shamed him on KMA Radio during their podcast, to the point where somebody else stepped in and said, "I'm going to buy this." And so, I mean, and Terrence was slick, because all of a sudden, then eventually Terrence sent her a jacket. But it was like, he got free publicity for probably 2-3 weeks, where people were just harassing him. And I'm thinking, strategically, he's smart, because it's keeping Aganorsa relevant and it's keeping it on people's discussion and Terrence. And
what do you think I'm doing for?
Oh yeah, no,
yeah. I mean, it's fun though. Like, I think online, I have a couple of theories. Like, online engagement is crucial. Engagement is crucial, I think, to keep a conversation going, to keep people's attention. And like, it's a level of drama. And I always feel like everyone loves drama. Like, I don't care what people say. People love it. It keeps people engaged. It gets people passionate. Like, a little drama always goes a good way. And my bosses let me wield this as much as to my ability. They trust me. Ironically, they do trust me. So I do take part in it when I can.
I mean, I think it's great. I mean, I think Aganorsa, Micallef, Dunbarton, probably Espinosa. The 4 of you probably have the biggest online presence that we see, and that I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, and even X. And it's like going to see that it's keeping it relevant and it's keeping it on people's tongues to be able to go, "Oh, wait a minute here. I don't know about that Micallef. I've never tried it, but you know what? I see it on Facebook all the time. Let me pick one of those up when I'm at the store. Let me, and I think it's social media, what you're doing, what other brands are doing. I think it's free marketing.
Mhm.
It's
Oh,
free
and
marketing.
I think a lot of people get intimidated by it, which I totally understand. I've made when I was younger, back in my younger messy era, I made all the mistakes you could make on social media. Using your Facebook like an open diary. That was a cool time. I mean, some of the shit I posted was hilarious, but made all the mistakes. So now you're older, you know how to utilize it, but it can be intimidating for a lot of people because I think people are always very afraid and apprehensive to make the wrong mistake and to get the wrong light put on stuff. So I think like sometimes other cigar like I know so many cigar reps and so many other people that just don't use it for that reason, which I think I understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, they're really not utilizing all the tools at their disposal.
Yeah. The Micallef Ambassador Program, I mean, it's huge. And I mean, it's a Facebook group that you are on there, and people are always posting their cigars. They're always talking about their cigars. They're always talking about what's coming up. It's a freebie. It's, and I mean, there's some brands that just aren't comfortable with that, but it's like, why pass up something that's free? And you get word of mouth going, and it catches like wildfire.
Well, and then there's another difficulty about social media and tobacco. Oh my God. Like, I swear to God, if we were trafficking children, we would just have such a better time. It'd be so easy. We'd be living it. But like we're a tobacco industry. So it's a lot of censorship. It's a lot of flagged accounts.
It is.
It's like our Instagram accounts, I constantly have to be checking the account status on it for whatever reason. Like even a video I posted like 2 years ago will still get flagged as something offensive to the Instagram gods. I don't know, or meta gods. Like I have no idea. It's ridiculous.
Luckily, we haven't gotten flagged yet. But like Tim Swanson won't even smoke a cigar on his YouTube channel.
Yeah, TikTok, who's probably like what the most dominant form of social media currently going on with the trends, like is probably the most egregious when it comes to the tobacco industry. I know so many people who try to do TikTok accounts immediately get banned and all that stuff for what, like maybe they were like, hey, you should buy this. Like it's like you have to be. They're so sensitive on TikTok.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't not joined.
Yeah. Let me ask this question, because you brought up media, you brought up cigars. You're probably not aware of it. There was a podcast that shutting down in December, which raised quite a bit of stir with cigar media, and the feeling that brands aren't in touch with the media as much as they used to be.
Which podcast is it?
How about that cigar?
Oh, okay. I think I have heard of them.
Yeah, up in Minnesota.
So what was their reason for shutting it down?
They're doing it for family reasons. They want to, they're on episode 510, I think.
308 or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been doing it for 7 years.
Yeah. They've been, and so they were like, hey, we need to spend time with their families. And it's, and like I said, it takes a lot. I mean, my kids are all grown and married and out of the house. And so I have some free time to do this. Marty's sort of in the same boat. Teddy's the youngster of the crowd. But Cigar Coop, wrote a post that says that he felt like cigar brands have moved more into the brick and mortar and less into the media. So us to get press releases is like pulling teeth. It's like going, hey,
I mean, we have a really good relationship with Cigar Coop. So like we give him press releases and stuff like that. We have a really good relationship with him, and he's a good partner of ours. I do have some like hot takes on what I feel about cigar media, because I've had a little negative brush with a cigar media individual this year, where it was an issue coming up about exclusives and stories and stuff like that. I think sometimes, and I know I'm going to offend some people, cigar media, you are media at the end of the day. It's your responsibility to find the story. You don't get handed like any other media outlet out there. They're not always going to get exclusives on stuff. Like you have to find the story. And sometimes some of the information, like, I mean, this year it was like Matthew Tobacco was trying to do a hit piece on us, like was it September, saying that we were trying to do price increases in a very cloak and dagger way. And it's like, no, we told our customers like months in advance. Everyone knows what the tariffs that are going on. We're doing price increases and all that stuff. So, and to be fair, when you think about it, like sometimes cigar media doesn't even need to know these things. This is more like insider intel. These are for our customers to understand and to be educated on. You don't need to know all the ins and outs that goes into the cigar industry.
Right.
If you want to, go find your story then. Go find it. Do the legwork, write a report on it, write an article about it. I think Steve Saka made a really good point too. Like maybe write more things besides releases, like the history and the legacies of manufacturers, doing interviews. Like there's more things to write about in the cigar industry as opposed to, oh, here's the newest release.
Yeah.
You know, like there's more stuff. Find it.
And I think you're right. I think there's a point that for us as media, we definitely have to look outside the box. Smoking Pipes did an article this week, which I absolutely love. They gave the history of Connecticut broadleaf. And I saved the article. I'm like, this is phenomenal. I mean, and they went back. We talked about it. Marty, you mentioned it on a show where we talked about the folklore of, did this really start? Did cigars really start in America before they made it to Cuba or anything else? But it was just a great article, and I'm thinking it has nothing to do with the brand. It has to do with giving people the history of Connecticut broadleaf and Connecticut shade grown and how that's all done and the challenges that Connecticut farmers faced to develop tobacco that was worthy of the cigar industry and actually the pipe industry. So yeah, I think we as media, I think pigeonhole ourselves a lot because we want those releases. We want that, hey, what are you releasing? What's coming up? We want that quick hit, but we don't want to do the other work.
And you know what? And I think also too, like, I don't think like in this culture, in this industry, we're very, very generous with our time, very generous with our information. So I hate to say it, I do feel like some cigar media personnels get a little spoiled with that because if they ask, they will receive. And I think they're just so conditioned into just asking and receiving that when you don't give them the information, or I guess not as, a cohesive relationship as they would want, they grow a little bitter about it. And you look at any other industry, look at any like political, whatever, you name it, like it's not like that. And so I have noticed that too, because I've been on several podcasts and obviously I'm very generous with my time. I want to come on here, talk about the brand. There's been some instances where like they're trying to get a hold of my boss and they can't get a hold of my boss and they're calling me up and I'm like, you have to understand my bosses are running two companies at the same time. You know, like if you can't get them on right away, like try to find another guest and, fill the time slots as you go along. You know, you don't have to be reliant on like one person to answer you.
No.
There's not a lot of industries where you would do a press release saying you were going to raise your price. Like that's the thing you want to advertise.
It's completely unheard of, right? Like so unheard of. So it was such a ridiculous article.
I think we're babies. We are literally babiys in the cigar media world. I mean, this is our 51st episode.
You guys are babies. I'm not talking about you guys, okay?
No.
We're not broad brushing everyone.
No,
right now.
but what I'm saying is that
my experience.
We have to do whatever we can to find information out. I mean, our cigar news, it'll be coming up here in a minute, but I mean, we go to Half Wheel. Hey, you know what? We're not getting the press releases, so we figure out ways to, okay, how do we keep our audience informed? We're not getting this, so we'll turn around and we'll figure out a way. And I think some media gets to that level of, I don't want to say stardom isn't the right word, but stardom where they feel like, well, everything should just come to us naturally.
It's just accessibility. Like everyone in the cigar industry is very accessible. Like, I mean, it's such a weird culture too. Like once you get in here, like the cult followings and the lore. And like, you know, like a lot of headliners are kind of treated like little mini celebrities within their own worlds. And it's fun, it's cool, but like we are also very accessible. Like, Nick Perdomo is a very accessible person. Like you can just meet him at a cigar shop or whatever, or you know, Pete Johnson and Rocky Patel, you know, very accessible people, very visible, willing to like come on there and do exclusives and to get on there and do podcasts or whatever or events. So I think people tend to forget that.
I don't think there's anyone we've asked to be on that said no, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No. I mean, it's no. And again, we're very humble. We're like, hey, if you can do this, we'd appreciate it. If you can't, we understand. You know, it's, you know, I mean, I go through normal channels. It's okay. Hey, I'll Facebook message this person. I'll, you know, I'll use a contact going, hey, do you have a contact that can get me in touch with so and so? So it's just a matter of, and we're honored to have people on. I mean, you know, it's
And I've done this similar to what you guys done. I've done podcasts. I've been blown off before. No one messages me back. Like it is what it is. Like it's like whatever. I don't take it personal. I'm like, oh, whatever. I guess we're not having a live stream tonight.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny because you say that because I used to work at Ultimate Cigar Lounge for a period of time, and working there one day, all of a sudden, a rep comes in, and he's talking to me, and this older Hispanic guy comes in, and we start talking, and we're back and forth, and he's talking to me, and he goes, I go to the bathroom and comes back, and the rep goes to me, do you know who that is? And I go, I don't. He goes, that's Jose Blanco. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, crazy.
I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. He goes, I just want you. I said, okay. And he comes back and we're carrying on this conversation. And it was the most relaxed conversation to have with somebody, but it was like very open and very honest. And it was like, okay. But it was just like this, it was, I didn't treat him any differently. He didn't treat me any differently. And it wasn't like he was like, hey, this is who I am. So I think it's this point that, again, we've got to remember that we're all walking the same walk. It's not like it's not like you've reached some level of stardom where you go, hey, you know, Marty and I had a conversation a couple of years ago with Steve Saka for 3 hours.
Yeah.
He sat there and he answered every question we could possibly, and it was like, you're Steve Saka. And he's like, and, you know, so it's like, you know, and I think that's what cigar media's got to realize is you got to do some work that is different than, or was what you did when you first started out going, I got to do some groundwork here but to find information out. I just can't wait. I can't be spoon fed this information. So
I don't know. Maybe it's also like the testament of the generation and times. Like, I don't know. Like I two people, like they don't want to put a lot of effort into research. They just want it like, you know, just that instant gratification of readily finding it available. And that's not always the case. So
Fireball has a really good question. Yeah. Does Micallef find advertisement is more effective over social media or in the larger cigar dedicated media?
So we did initially do like Cigar and Spirits and Cigar Aficionado when we first started as a brand. But there was like a correlation to how much like you sponsor or pay for in Cigar Aficionado and get good ratings. So I guess we didn't feel like that was really productive use of our time. So we pulled out of advertisements. I think we just had an advertisement in Cigar Snob. So I haven't asked my boss about that. So we might be doing some chosen partners with that. But yeah, I think social media is probably more effective. I mean, obviously it's more cost efficient.
It is on Cigar Snap. I got the magazine, so you're on it. Yeah.
It's more cost efficient. And then also too, like the cigar community itself is a community, you know? And so we did that by building the cigar ambassadors, Micallef ambassadors. We built our own community. So we built basically our own dedicated consumers and fan base and engagement with that. So yeah, it's very effective. I feel like social media is very effective. And then, I mean, some of the stuff I do, I don't know if it really puts a dent in anything, but it's just fun and it's engaging and it's a different way of doing it. And it's kind of like where, you know, people are unfortunately chronically online. So that's the way we're evolving as a society. So we do need to be engaged on social media. I don't think there's any way of really getting around it.
Because there is brands out there that they're not engaging with their customer. And that's the number one thing that as a consumer and obviously working in a cigar lounge to see that, like Mike said, there's only a handful of brands out there that they're really engaging out there with their consumers, with the customers and talking to them and the reps. They'll get in touch with the people, but that's what it needs to be and to be more successful for different brands.
Yeah, and I mean there is some difficulties with it. It's a lot of noise. I mean, it's hard to like be engaged with. I mean, you get people like, "Hey, I DM'd you guys about possibly bringing in your brand. Can you call me back?" And you're like, "Come on, man! Like, you know how many ways it is to get a hold of us
Mhm.
nowadays? It is way too much. It is
Yeah.
Facebook Messenger,
Oh.
it's DMs,
Everything.
it's text message, it's
Yeah.
phone calls, it's email. Like, oh my god! Like, please, like." If someone tells me they sent me a goddamn smoke signal, I will not be surprised.
All right.
Lauren, I'm trying to get a hold of you. Did you see my carrier pigeon that I
sent you a-
sent you?
I sent you Morse code.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. It's too much.
Let's take a quick break here. Let's do some commercials from our sponsors, and we'll be back with some more from Lauren. We actually have a quiz Marty wants to throw at her, so we'll be right back.
Step into luxury at Ultimate Cigar Lounge, where passion meets perfection. Discover a world of premium cigars, hand-selected from the finest tobacco regions. From bold beginners to seasoned aficionados, our curated collection delights every palate. Grab a cigar from our amazing selection, pair it with freshly brewed coffee or fine spirits, and sit back and relax in an atmosphere of elegance and warmth. Ultimate Cigar Lounge, your haven for unforgettable moments. Visit us today and ignite your senses. Ultimate Cigar Lounge, located in Villa Park, Illinois. Open. Looking for the ultimate eyewear experience in Chicagoland? Discover Eyewear Fix, your premier eyewear store for over 28 years. From sunglasses to sports glasses to safety gear, we've got it all at every price point. Bring your prescription, and we'll handle the rest. Our appointment-only office offers a private, concierge-style experience tailored to your busy schedule. Call or text Chris at 630-853-4167 to book your visit and see why Eyewear Fix surpasses expectations. Eyewear Fix, where style meets precision. Get your fix today.
Teddy, I noticed in that commercial, Micallef is very prominently advertised right there.
Yes,
yeah,
that's
look
what I
at that
wanted to say.
advertising.
That's what I wanted to say. You should guys be proud of me. You know, Micallef, you open the door, it's like right there. So,
Thank you.
yeah, it's we did it with Jimmy that works there in the mornings. That we got together, we decided that, and it's been great. So especially when the new color came out, like the green came out, I'm like, yeah, the green is right there. So before opening the door, so I don't have to go far.
All right, Marty.
Oh, before we start, you
go ahead.
guys want to talk about
that's right.
giveaways?
Yeah, that's right. We are doing a giveaway tonight.
Oh,
Ultimate
nice.
Cigar Lounge has sponsored a 5-pack of cigars, of Micallef cigars. So we've got the blue, the black, the red, and the green. So we'll be putting everybody's name on the wheel, and that's here tonight. We actually at one point we're up to 14. We're at 11 now. So you 11 people comment. Make sure you comment. I'll put you on the wheel. But Marty, why don't you go ahead and do the quiz or the test or the trivia, and we'll go from there.
All right. Yeah, so we got some Chicago trivia questions.
Oh boy.
Oh
Let's
no,
see.
I suck at trivia, guys. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
I just
might-
hope you didn't put like older stuff. Like
we try and have fun, so
60s.
these might be easy.
Okay.
All right.
Oh yes. Okay.
Okay,
Good.
there you go.
Whew.
First one. Which of the following does not belong on a hot dog? Mustard, tomato, pickle, peppers, or ketchup?
Do I get to answer it? 'Cause
Yeah,
I know it's ketchup.
true. Although a lot of people don't like pickles.
Well, that's
peppers in
disgusting.
there.
Yeah, pickles on a hot dog. I was just C and E, but ketchup for sure. But I like ketchup.
It's okay if you're under 10.
Oh, that's so blasphemous. No, man.
It is blasphemy. I know.
Blasphemous.
That's a Chicago, Illinois
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Chicago coming out.
No.
All right, next question. Which of the following gangsters are not from Chicago? Bugs
Ooh.
Moran, Al Capone, Jaime Weiss, Lucky Luciano, or Johnny Torrio? This one's a little harder.
Yeah. Well, I know
Yeah.
who definitely was.
Are you talking about not born in Chicago or
Yeah.
not?
Not from
No.
Chicago.
No,
I
Not
know,
part of
I
this.
know, I
not
know who's
part of-
not born in Chicago.
Not part of a Chicago mob, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna guess.
We'll
I'm gonna
take
go.
this.
I'm gonna go with D.
It's D.
I was about to say, okay.
Lucky,
I was
lucky
about
I'm
to say C.
lucky
So
I
is
think
it
it's New
D?
York.
D. Yeah, Lucky's
Yeah,
from
Lucky
New
was
York.
Nice.
Luciano's from
Sweet.
New York. All right, next question. Why are electrical outlets in the Chicago area mounted sideways? If you never noticed that.
I did not
God,
know that.
C's hilarious.
Chicago, the electrical outlets are mounted sideways. I don't know why.
Too much my lord.
A, Frank Lloyd Wright started doing it that way, and everyone else did it to look cool.
Oh, Frank Lloyd
B.
Wright. Oak Park, Illinois' own Frank Lloyd Wright.
Yes. B, to save on the amount of the pipe, because we got to put our wires in pipe here. C, to prevent the room from spinning when you wake up on the floor after too much malort.
Did you have?
I don't think.
you ever had-
I don't think. Yes, I had. Yes, I have it. Like, no one's drinking too much of that shit. It is one and done. Like, it's a traumatic experience.
Somebody must be drinking it because they keep making it. Either
I
that or
don't-
everyone is just
I-
buying a bottle.
I think people are just gluttons for punishment. Honestly, I think that I don't know. Maybe it's like kind of like on the opposite direction of like eating like extremely spicy food. I think people just like pain.
That's the worst. I hate my lord.
It's so
So
gross.
glad I don't drink.
Yes, just say, Teddy, you've given up drinking, so you.
Yeah, but it's just it's still in my memory. It's just I
Yeah.
threw up on
It's
that
like
stuff.
dirty, rotten dish rag. I don't
It
even know.
is.
I can't even describe
You
the
can't, it doesn't even
flavor.
leave your it doesn't leave your taste buds. It's
Yeah.
no.
Then D, to keep you from using Glade plug-in air fresheners.
That's pretty funny.
I say B. No.
We're gonna go with A. I think that'd just be hilarious.
I think it's. Is
That would be hilarious, but it's B.
it
Oh,
really?
Yes.
Really?
If you believe AI, and I believe this answer.
Oh
It's
no.
just like the way you route the pipe.
It's just like,
Oh no. AI is taking over. This
It's
is
taking over. Just wait till
It's the beginning of the
5 more
end.
years. Yeah, wait 5 more years.
Yeah,
The way you route the conduit, and
Like AI is like the newest Wikipedia.
it is. Yeah.
funny story about AI. I asked AI about your interaction with Steve Saka
Oh
and
my gosh.
why what was the deal with that, and it made up a story about how you guys were at a trade show and like it completely fabricated a story.
That's a drama. That's drama right there.
Yeah.
You know, talk
Yeah.
about
That's
drama.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's
All right,
funny.
next question. Which of these deep fried foods are not found at the Sandwich Fair?
Oh my god, that brings me back. Sandwich Fair.
I was gonna say, wait, sandwiches in
Yeah.
Sandwich, Illinois. We're talking. About
Yeah.
this. Okay, I just want to make sure.
That's a
People are
big
like-
fair around.
It is a
around,
big fair, but you know what's even bigger now is the Corn Festival. The Corn Festival in Morris is.
Oh really? Is it big?
Oh yeah, yeah. The Grundy County Corn Festival.
if you live
Everyone
in
goes to
Rome.
Sandwich Fair, man. That is a big
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
corn dog, deep fried Snickers bar, deep fried pickles, pork chop, elephant ears, cheesecake, Oreos, or ranch flavored cream cheese.
Dude, deep fried pickles are so good.
I'm gonna go with the ranch flavored cream cheese. That doesn't sound familiar.
You're
Yeah,
correct.
It's
Yeah,
aged,
it's
right?
Yeah.
They do have that.
What was the elephant ears? What was it?
You
Is
ever
that-
know?
An elephant ear?
No,
Oh,
I'm too
you're
Greek. I don't
Greek.
know. I'm
You
too
Greek.
Greek for that. I guess so.
Oh, they're so good. With a
What
little
is
bit of
it?
Cinnamon on top of it.
Oh, it's
It's
okay.
just dough. It's just.
That's what I was about to say. Is
deep
it dough?
Actual
fried dough
elephant
that
ear
just
that they
opens
fry
up to
up.
look like an elephant ear. Yeah.
Yeah, we have lucumadas for that for us, the Greek style.
Deep fried goat ears. That's what they have.
Oh, hell.
All right, next question. What is the record for the most snowfall from a single storm at O'Hare?
Has to be D. I mean,
Yeah, I think it's D.
we have broken some records. Is
I
it
kind
D?
of forgot the right answer, but I think it's C.
This is oh,
C.
How did you not know?
Nice.
All right.
I'm pretty sure it's C.
you had one job, man. One
I
job.
know.
Yeah.
I know. Marty. We're revoking your card.
That's funny. So is it C for sure, or you don't know?
I'm pretty sure it's C.
Okay.
But why don't you check it out on AI and see what they
There
say?
you go. Yeah. AI, tell me.
Report back to us.
Yep.
Okay, what does ORD stand for? Often repeated delays, orchard field, O'Hare region destination, or Oscar Romeo Delta?
Oh, I'm assuming
C.
B.
C. Yeah.
It's actually B.
Is
What?
No, really?
What?
Yep. Because that area used to be called Orchard Place, and it had orchards in it back in the day.
Wow.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
learn something new
Huh.
every day.
Learn
There you
something.
I
go.
did not know that.
Useless information you'll never need again.
I was about to
I mean,
say,
I'm
yeah.
always curious why the Chicago abbreviation of the airport was ORD. Like, I was
Right.
like, why is that? It made no sense.
So now you know.
I don't know.
Okay, what can you get if you call?
Oh God.
What?
Sing it? Should I sing it?
Everybody should
Carpet,
know this.
carpet,
Exactly.
carpet.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
carpet, right?
Oh my God, I like this trivia. This is fun. This is nostalgic.
Yes, you get.
Empire.
This is like
Empire
90s.
carpet.
Empire
This is-
carpet. Yep.
Yes.
This is 90s.
Oh my
man.
God. Do you guys like remember that one insurance with the big eagle?
Oh.
Yeah.
You remember that one?
Yes.
Eagle Man or whatever it
She's
was.
dropping her eggs. I don't know.
Yes. Yes. Oh,
Yeah, 23 inches.
That's the
By the
last
way.
Oh
question.
wow.
nice.
23 inches. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. What do we want to do here? I'm perplexed. Let's do the Capone cut of the day.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do the Capone cut here, and then we'll continue on. So. All right, today's Capone cut of the day is the Micallef Leyenda Toro. $12.60.
That's one of my favorite, actually. I love the Leyenda. It's like one of my favorite blends.
I knew that.
Yeah, that
That's why I
Leyenda's
picked it.
good.
So the Leyenda, Spanish for legend, doesn't just have name or just have a name with swagger. It's built on one. The cigar honors Don Pedro F. Gomez, the original Micallef blender from the 1930s, giving it that old world creed wrapped in Sumatra seed leaf over Dominican and Nicaraguan fillers. It's smooth but carries an undercurrent of power that think aged mob, boss energy, refined but not to be tested. Expect espresso, cedar, cocoa, little spice pop on the retrohale, like a man in a custom suit with brass knuckles in his pocket. And what are we going to pair it with tonight? We're going to pair it with the old-fashioned 1920 Prohibition style bourbon. And that is a really reasonable bottle of bourbon. If you
It
guys,
is. That's a good bottle of bourbon.
yeah, you can anywhere between $45 and $60 depending upon where you're shopping at. The pairing pays homage to the bootleg era. Rich caramel and charred oak notes of amplify the Leyenda's smooth body with adding a deep sweetness to its spice. If you want something a little bit different, you can add a little bit of Amaro or coffee liqueur, give you a little of that speakeasy vibe at night. Our Capone rating is the Italian beef.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go, Teddy.
Thank
So,
you.
Our ratings go deep dish pizza, Italian beef, and Chicago style hot dog.
Oh.
So,
Why
Yeah.
Chicago's on the lowest tier?
well, it's the Chicago
Are
style hot dog
hot-
isn't the
I love hot
lowest tier. It's just sort of it's something that you really enjoy, but it's not going to break the bank. So it's sort of
Oh,
our
okay.
budget line. So
Gotcha.
the Leyenda Toro has a pedigree and polish. It may not shout, but it delivers consistent flavor and reliable with enough depth to hold its own any lineup. Hold its own in any lineup. I don't even know where that was coming from.
So like a Chicago hot dog will be like something from the collar line. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Nice.
the-
I
you
do like
know?
a good hot dog. Well, you know,
Yeah.
speaks to it because I do like a good hot dog, you know.
Yeah. So the final thought: the legend's the right name for this cigar. It's got class, old timer, smooth talker, and it means business. The Leyenda from Micallef. It's a great cigar.
It's really weird that you messed with the cigar because I just ran out. I have to put another order. So
Right.
it's just like, yeah,
Yeah.
this is how the world, works. It's crazy.
Manifestation.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that is a great cigar. My other favorite was probably the La Crema, the Experiencia. That
Mhm.
that was with coffee every morning.
Wow, it's so good. It's such an underrated cigar. It's not one of our best sellers, but man, is it a good fucking cigar? I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a great cigar. And we talked about that a couple weeks ago about ratings. Do ratings matter? And we basically talked and said ratings are ratings, but at the same point, find a cigar that you enjoy and don't worry about what the rating says. You could find a cigar that's rated an 82, but go, I absolutely love this cigar. Okay, if you love it, then smoke it. Who cares
Yeah,
what anybody else
exactly.
thinks about it?
What's your top three, Lauren, Micallefs?
Let's see here. I mean, I love the La Crema because that was like my OG to
Mhm.
like getting into the brand. Love it. Love the Leyenda. I'm and I really love the Micallef Red. That's also one of my favorites. So
Nice.
my top 3. So I guess I'm more of like a medium body kind of girl nowadays. Like I always thought I was like full body, but like the longer I smoke, I do like a really good medium body cigar.
Triple,
from the
no,
color,
no more triple Maduro.
I know, like I mean, I used to smoke it. You know, I can handle a really strong cigar. Like
Yeah.
we got some hair on my chest, we can handle it. But no, I think my palate definitely gravitates towards medium body.
The blue
Meaningful.
one, I love it. The blue one is really
Oh,
good
yeah.
from the color line. Such a
Mhm.
good smoke.
They,
Yeah.
they have more colors coming out of the
I was
color.
gonna,
Yes,
I was
that
gonna
was
bring
my
that up.
question.
I was gonna bring
Yes.
it up. So can we talk about the orange? Can you?
I don't know anything about the orange, honestly. Like I'm
Yeah.
not trying to keep any secrets away
No.
from you guys. I just don't know what the blend is, and I haven't tried it any. It just it's definitely going to be coming out September. I want to say it's going to be like a medium to full range. Or
Okay.
maybe
I heard
full.
it's broadleaf. I don't know if I'm wrong.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm
Maybe
wrong.
Jeremy knows
Well,
more.
I know the white one is Connecticut, right?
Yeah,
the
Connecticut
white
over
one
at
coming up.
broadleaf.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's and I'm really excited about that one because mild cigars usually resonate more successfully in the market. Like they're the most popular
Mhm.
blend. So we like even I mean I have our Connecticut right here. We do have a traditional Connecticut, which is a really good Connecticut, by
This
the
is
way.
really good
Yeah, yeah.
Connecticut.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's not like a true mild cigar. It's like more has a little bit more kick to it, has a little bit more
Mhm.
body and Lajero. So it's not your like traditional Connecticut. So it's nice that we're gonna be finally filling that void that our portfolio has. So I'm really excited.
And the orange is still scheduled to come out sometime this fall, winter, or is it? Do you know?
Is it 2026?
What
Right?
the orange?
Yeah.
Yeah, the orange will September next year,
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah.
And then the white is going to be coming
Spring.
yeah, spring before
Spring.
PCA. So we're actually releasing it
Mhm.
before PCA.
I'm excited for that too. Yeah.
Yeah, so
'Cause I
like
love
around March, I believe,
Yeah.
is when we're going to be releasing it. So we're super stoked.
Yeah, no, that's exciting. It's exciting, and obviously that we talked about a little bit the legacy cigars. Those are all. Micallef is a line that if you're just getting into cigars, that's the line to get into. I'm not taking
Yeah.
anything away from Aganorsa. I'm an Aganorsa whore, but
We can take them away. It's
Yeah.
fine. Like give me some. I need some limelight.
yeah, no, exactly.
They have enough of it over there.
The Micallef cigar line, I will push somebody towards that line every time to be able to say
Mhm.
these are you can find it, especially now with the colors. You can find something right there that's going to fit. That's going to fit you. That's going to help you to understand cigars. It's going to give you the flavor notes that I think are dominant enough to be able to go. Okay, I can actually taste that. I can actually see where you're coming from with that. I think they're phenomenal cigars. Not take away from Juan Cancel and his
Phenomenal.
yes, phenomenal. So,
The Migdal is so good too.
I love the Medallia.
Oh,
I like it.
Migdalia.
Yeah, like one of my customers was smoking it recently. He's smoking it in all the sizes. He's smoking
Mhm.
it in the Corona Extra, the Toro, and the Petite. And he's like, "God, these are such flavor bombs." And I'm like, "I know, it's
Yes.
fantastic."
And it's
blend."
such a cool history with Migdala is
Yeah.
Al's older roller, correct?
Yes, Medallia is the matriarch of the Gomez Sanchez
Mhm.
family. She used to roll for Fidel Castro back in the day. So there
Mhm.
is a lot of legacy and history. I mean, there's a lot of legacy and history in the Micallef brand. I mean, it's actually, do I even have the band?
That's what I wanted to tell you. This I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, like
the inside
inside
of the band. I
Okay,
don't know if you
good.
can
Yeah.
see it. There you go.
Yeah, it's a collaboration to two families. Was it? I should know this by now. Alliance between two great families.
Yeah.
One
Mhm.
legacy, two families, one legacy. And yeah, and it's Al Micallef owns the brand and it has Micallef name, but it is a collaboration between the
Gomez.
Gomez Sanchez
Mhm.
family. So it's all about people coming together and collaborating, creating something like that's wonderful and new. And the Gomez Sanchez family, they're great blenders, and they obviously have a lot of history with rolling as well. They're 3 generations of cigar rollers, but they didn't really know anything about manufacturing. So like Al
Mhm.
Micallef, that's where his bread and butter has been made in all the businesses that he's really partaken on, minus the restaurant industry. But yeah, so he knows his manufacturing. So just adding those two together, and we created something new.
awesome.
Hey, I
You
was
ready for some
watching.
news? Oh, go ahead.
Hold on. I was watching KMA this weekend. They did a replay with Dan Thompson was on there, and he said that your nickname around the office when you come in there is the ferret.
Yeah, because I steal
Really,
things.
really sticky fingers.
I mean, they don't really leave the office. I mean, minus cigar samples, because I do go in the humidor and I'm like, I'm taking this, or I'm taking that. I let people know what I'm taking, though. It's not like I don't tell anyone.
Marty.
Actually, I'm supposed to be on that on Saturday, so
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
so I'm gonna have my work cut out for me this week.
Oh, yeah. And to keep up with those guys, if this
Yeah,
is easy, that's a whole different level.
Yeah, I
That's a
know.
whole
We'll
different
see.
level.
Maybe I'll have some mimosas.
That's a good way to start your morning. The good way to start your well, especially because you're in Texas, so you're because they start at what 9 a.m.
I think it's 10. It's 10.
Is
I
it
believe
10
it's 10.
a.m.?
Yeah,
Okay.
10 a.m.
That's
to
not too
Eastern.
bad.
Oh yeah, so then I would have to start at 9. God damn.
9 cents.
Yeah. Oof.
I have to be here early.
Teddy, you ready for some news?
Yes.
All right.
Three, two, one.
And now, CTCP presents This Week in Cigar News with Teddy the Greek.
I got a really good intro. I like it. Thanks, Marty.
Anything for you, Teddy.
Yes.
All right, let's get into it.
So yeah, before we start, have you guys had the first one with Quesada? No. Okay, so yeah, Cigar Dojo and Quesada Cigars release a limited edition sequel to their 2017 Dojo Deluxe. Corojo, Colorado wrapper, and Sumatra binder rolled the 5 3/4 by 52 double perfecto at the Dominican Republic factory. 300 boxes, 10 cigars produced, $120 a box, so about $12 a cigar without the taxes if you live in Illinois. All right. So debuts November 21st, 2025. All right. So exclusive at Atlantic Cigar.
Yeah, and if you're not a member of the dojo, be a member of the dojo because Eric's going to send out a code, and you're going to be able to get those boxes for like $100 a box. So yeah,
I just hit Ninja Legend
there you go.
this morning. I was excited.
Today.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I'm becoming a pro, man.
There you go.
So
What else we got?
this is really interesting. This is going to be huge, dude. There's Cigar Page to open world's largest cigar store in 2026, 66,000 square feet. That is, it's like a huge. What's the name of the gas stations? The Buc-ee's.
Oh,
Yeah, like a
Buc-ee's,
Buc-ee's for a cigar. This is going to be crazy. So 750,000 cigar humidor opens late in 2026. That is crazy. 24,000 square feet retail full bar, 200 seat lounge, patio, includes high quarters and warehouse. Yeah.
We could use a Buc-ee's version for the cigar industry.
Yes.
I feel like Cigars International needs some competition.
Yes.
Oh
so-
yeah. Yes.
This Cigar Page is run by the people who used to run Cigars International.
Interesting.
STG.
I didn't know that.
Huh?
So
The
does
cigar,
this
Cigar
make them-
International is huge.
yeah. Does this make them a brick and mortar now?
We probably will not sell the Cigar Page, so it doesn't really. I mean, I think like Cigar Page is just as notorious for discounting cigars as much as Cigars International is. So I don't think we will definitely not be doing business with them.
Right.
Yeah, they definitely. I mean, their everything is their place is always marked down.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Rocky Patel, 30th anniversary, regular production line is going to be a box press Toro, 6.5 by 52, $19, and 5.5 by 50, $18. San Andres wrapper, dual Nicaragua binders, Honduras Nicaragua fillers, limited edition, $47 a tube, 1,000 boxes of 10 Mexican wrapper, Connecticut Nicaragua binders, 8 Nicaragua Honduras fillers.
Marty's favorite size. Marty's favorite size at 6 by 60.
Yeah. It's I don't know how people smoke 60s. It's crazy.
Hey, easy.
It's it's not my
It's not your jam.
I love Toros. I just love Toros. Love Toros.
Yeah, I don't like 60s either. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're in same
but-
boat.
You know.
How about the 10 by 100?
Oh.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. I did note that, and I didn't pull that picture, but you desecrated a 10 by 100. You absolutely.
I was making
desecrated-
fun of like all the cigar. Okay. So
Hold on.
like cigar pervs, like I'll see women influencers. They'll like be smoking a big ass cigar. It'd be like the Woody or something, and they get so much engagement because you get like the freaking cigar pervs like come vulturing in.
Yeah.
So I was kind of making fun of them. Like,
If anybody hasn't
why
seen
do it? I'm too lazy.
I think it's on her. I think it's on your Instagram page.
Yeah.
She takes a 10x1, takes the 10x100, the lunatic, and attaches the vacuum to it. I'm like going.
I was trying to create content, but I'm a
Yes.
pillow princess. That was the joke.
I did not see that. I gotta see that.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I will tell you this, guys, because I did try. I just I wanted to try the lunatic or to see it is fine, but man, that vacuum trashed it.
Oh,
It was not good after that. It was disgusting.
There is a guy.
I do not recommend
yeah.
doing that to your cigars.
If you get a chance, Lauren, you gotta find this guy on. He's on X. His name is Leaf, Leaf Lunatic.
Yeah.
All he smokes is a 10x100. That's all he smokes.
That's crazy.
If he can't find those, he'll bump his way down. But the guy is an agonorsa. He's good friends with Gene Simmons.
How long does it take him to smoke that, dude?
I don't know. I don't know.
You should ask him.
Yeah.
You know. That's
Sorry,
crazy.
I didn't mean to interrupt your news, but yes.
No.
When I saw the 6x60, I had a.
you went from 60 to 100 real quick.
Yeah,
so.
I know.
So the Stillwell collection, limited edition, the 2025 ships. So blended size is going to be 5x48 Parejo, Ecuadorian, Connecticut wrapper, Mexican Senator binder, Nicaragua, and Cornell, and Deal pipe tobacco. That's I love the Stillwell.
Mm-hmm. It's a good blend.
Yeah, 1,500 boxes of 13 cigars, $15.35 each. Many Roya de Nicaragua. I'm excited. All of them. I really like the Bayou 32. So the Stillwell collection last year wasn't bad either. Really. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh. Another knuckle sandwich. So many knuckle sandwiches off menu. So it's going to be the exclusive release limited to 1,250 boxes of 20 box press toros, 6x54, $16 a stick, $320 a box. It's going to be a Pennsylvania raw leaf wrapper, Nicaraguan binder, and filler. So it's already released, right? It looks like it.
Yeah.
Guy Fieri does it again.
Fieri.
I'm Greek. I'm not Italian. Okay.
Fieri.
This is really cool. All right. Fratello Cigars announces concealed carry AA 1935. Series finale, concealed carry. Concludes Fratello's prohibition project honoring the 1935 repeal of alcohol prohibition with a premium blend. It's going to be an Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper, Ecuadorian binder, Nicaraguan fillers, 5x50 Robusto shape, medium body with notes of leather, pepper, and sweetness. Production is going to be limited to 500 boxes, so 20 cigars in a box, 220. So 11 sticks, $11 a stick, and rolled at AJ Fernandez factory in Esteli, Nicaragua. That's I like the box. Really like that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Is it a box or a tube?
It's a tube.
It looks like a tube. Yeah, it looks like a tube, right?
Tube.
And then the opens on top. That's kind of cool. We like it. This is really cool also, too. The Lego Fat Bastards Wingman. So first limited release, 6x52 Toro, Ecuadorian Habano wrapper, Indonesian binder, Nicaragua fillers, medium full with spice, earth, and sweetness. 5,000 cigars, Toro, $12.50 a stick. So I didn't get this. Is it there's no boxes for this? Is it just a box of 5-pack basically? Right? There's no, because I didn't look anything.
Yeah, it looks like a 5-pack.
Yeah, there's not a 20. Yeah, so it's only a 5-pack. So 40% net profits to Mets mental health honors the wingman loyalty concept. Really good concept from Fat Bastards. So really like it. This is pretty cool. This is kind of crazy. Arturo Fuente releases video of Cameroon's shipment from a new supplier. He shipped a 40-feet refrigerator container of African Cameroon. So it looks like it's going to have tobacco for a lot of years to come, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah, this was after the Mirafell thing. We're questioning where he was going to get his tobacco from. So
yes,
today he announced a video letting him know.
This one, you guys can explain that.
Nobody can explain it.
This is
Oh, yeah.
California mentality. I don't know. I give it up to you guys. I don't know what to say about this.
It broke last night. It all looked exciting, and then they sort of this morning came out with this correction, but the correction doesn't explain. They're just saying it's a miscommunication, and the deadline for the California UTL is not, in fact, affected by the proposed rule.
But something's changing.
But something's
Yeah.
changing, yeah. So who knows?
But we don't know. Yeah,
California's
it's-
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's. Are you glad that you moved to Texas?
Yeah.
Right,
Well, my friend wants me to move back, and I'm like, no.
Lauren,
She
do
wants
you
me
know
to
what
move back.
Lauren, do you
It's
know what
just-
Micallef is doing in response to? Are you guys
Yeah.
still going to sell in California?
We're not going to be selling to California.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just not productive. We never really had like any skin in the game anyway with the California market. Like I've only had like a couple accounts in California, and it's not productive for us to like invest in all that money just to sell to California. It really isn't.
It's basically after like the taxes after the SKU numbers that they say. That's
Yeah,
it's
it's like
insane.
you have to register like each.
Yeah.
It's expensive. It's
Yeah.
stupid. Like I think that just sums up California's branding in a nutshell. Expensive and stupid. So sorry. I live there, so I could say it. I can talk shit all I want.
That's it.
I've
for
I've
that.
done my time. I've done my time.
Yeah, you
done
can
your
talk
time.
shit. Yeah.
Only one of us can click.
I'm sorry, I wasn't sure if you were paying attention or not. Let's jump over to today in history, and then we'll finalize. We'll wrap up this night. But Lauren might actually enjoy this aspect of it as we talk about what's happening today in history.
The time has come for us to take back our city.
November 11th, Veterans Day. Once again, thanks to all of our veterans. Anybody that's listening, we appreciate you. We appreciate what you've done for this country and your sacrifice. November 11th, 1887. Now, this epitomizes Chicago. November 11th, 1887, 4 of the 8 men convicted in connection with the Haymaker affair were hanged in Chicago's Cook County Jail. The 1886 Haymaker rally, which escalated when a bomb was thrown at police, led to a highly controversial trial of anarchists and labor activists.
Hey, you
Okay.
gotta go brutal, huh?
The execution on November 11th drew international attention and became a key moment in labor history, particularly in the fight for the 8-hour workday. We're hanging people. We were hanging people in jails at that time.
Dang, that's brutal.
Why do you have to bring that up? Yeah.
Hey, it's just today in history.
It's just the history.
Talk about a
Today-
killjoy.
Yeah. Today in history, November 11th, 1925.
I do not remember.
Any idea? Any guess?
You always go back then. The Bears.
November 11th, 1925. The Municipal Grant Park Stadium in Chicago was officially renamed Soldiers Field.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
And that was to honor the U.S. soldiers who died in World War I. So yeah,
That's
big
pretty
deal.
cool history right there.
Marty, back to your blizzard discussions. On November 11th, 1940, a major winter storm known as the Armistice Day blizzard hit the Midwest, including the Chicago region, bringing early, intense, cold, and heavy snow. So what we got a couple days ago was nothing compared to what they had in
No.
1940.
Even 2019, we got. I had a picture from the other day from my social media that I saw that 2019 there was a lot of snow.
Yep.
This day.
November 11th, 1911, Chicago experienced one of its most dramatic single-day temperature drops, going from unseasonably warm to nearly freezing in hours.
Wow.
And then back to our Bears. November 11th, 1956, the Bears defeated the Green Bay Packers 38-14. And also November 11th, 1899, the Chicago Maroons college football beat the Northwestern Wildcats by a score of 76-0.
Wow.
Wow.
There's some butt whooping. The Bears played. I don't know. I know you're down there in Texas, Lauren, but I hope you still have a little bit of that Bears blood in you because this.
Oh, I don't care about sports.
All right,
Oh, shit.
She's like, no.
You've lived through Chicago's disappointments enough.
That's fine. Whatever teams you guys are rooting for, I'll root for them. So there you go. That's how much I invest my passion into it.
Anything else? Anything? Do we have any comments from the peanut gallery? We can do the giveaway here. But yeah, let's do the giveaway here. Let me see. I will tell everybody who I have on the wheel. Let me see if I can share this.
So, Lauren, while he's doing that, how do you see yourself with Micallef? Like, what is the goal?
My goals right now are building a substantial and thriving territory, kind of making a territory as I go along. So I'm more committed to outside sales this year, growing our accounts. And then kind of like a private goal, being one of the faces of the brand as well. So it's continue working on that engagement and, just, I guess, I kind of take it one day at a time, but, I feel like it's accelerating in the appropriate pacing. So
I will say that I'm glad you're the face of Micallef, because for a while there, Alan Rubin being the face of Micallef was. Alan's a great guy, but it was always like, really, Alan? You're always showing up at some of the weirdest times.
Everyone does play their part in being like a face of the company. I think that's like probably one of the most unique things about working for a manufacturer. You are representing the company, and we do it all in our own little way. So, I'm doing it the way I can, and being a woman in the cigar industry, I do get to have like a unique platform and spotlight that my male counterparts do not get to have. So it's definitely been an interesting journey year by year at Micallef. So,
and I think it's just so unique because I think you bring in. I've heard you say it enough. It's tough enough as a female to be in this industry, but I think you bring it in such a way that it's relaxing. That it's not this difficult. There's a woman in the lounge. What is she doing here? It's terrible to say you're one of the guys, but I think you just bring in a relaxed feeling to go, okay, hey, she's a female, but she has the same interests as we do. And in cigar lounges across this country, that's what you want to feel like. You want to feel like, hey, I can walk in for you, for when I bring my wife into one. They just want to be a part of it and enjoy what's going on and to see, hey, what's happening here. And I think we're seeing more and more women in lounges and enjoying the cigar world, and I think it's just great.
Yeah, and it's in some ways it's really not difficult being a woman in the cigar industry. I do get some benefits out of it, like people are nicer to me. Like I don't get thrown out of lounges. Almost did, haven't yet. So I mean, there are some difficulties. We could have deeper conversations about it, but I think one of the best things about being a woman in the industry is that I don't have to really fight for attention, or a lot of guys blend in with each other, and so they have to kind of fight for like a unique standpoint or spotlight. I don't really have to do that. At the same time, it is a boys club, and there's some ways I'm never going to fit in with the guys, but at the same time, I kind of get to be my own leader, and I get to make different decisions and make my own rules and how I do things, because I'm not really worried about blending in with all the bros.
Exactly.
I will tell you, when I was at Ultimate, Teddy knows the story. There was a brand that came in to do a event, and the guy's wife was more engaging than he was, and it was easier to talk to her. I mean, he didn't talk, but talking with her, she knew more, and she knew more about the brand, and it was just like, okay, well, what do you want to sell me? Because it made it enjoyable to talk to her, and it had nothing to do with anything else, but it was. She carried on a conversation that you're like, okay, you understand this. You're I hate to even say the word window dressing, but it's just like going. Who
doesn't want to talk to an attractive woman? I mean, come on, even I want to. Like, I mean, some of you guys, man, some men. Okay, courtesy announcement. Some of you men need to wear freaking deodorant. I swear to God,
dude,
like,
don't stop. Yeah,
it's not hard. They're so accessible nowadays. Like, I mean.
Trust me, working in cigar lounge. Trust me, yes, there's some dudes out there that are like, yeah.
Yeah, and then when you're walking into a very masculine environment and there's like an attractive woman or just even a well put together woman and she smells nice and she's smiling and she's engaging. I mean, yeah, like that resonates very well, especially when you are in a very sociable environment to begin with. So
Exactly. Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't understand the Eastern culture. When I worked at the hotel and we would have busloads come in and we were not wearing deodorant, I'm like, oh Lord.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
All right.
What did you do? What did you do to almost get thrown out of a cigar?
Oh, this sales. Like I feel like it's I don't know, it's not like I've known some of my fellow cigar reps out there that have gotten like thrown out of a cigar lounge because they were, soliciting and whatever. I haven't yet. I think I almost did once, but he was too polite, so I left on my own accord.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this giveaway here. So we have Fireborn, David K, Val, Fabian, and TX Rebel. Anybody else that I did not see that commented? Speak up now. Speak up now. Speak up now.
Free giveaways, guys.
You guys use the same one I use.
What?
I'm doing my Terrence Riley entry for the cart. We're doing
that's right. Yeah.
we're doing a drawing. I got like 30 entries in now. It's
Wow,
great.
that's awesome.
That's awesome.
All right, let's shuffle this thing and let's give this 5-pack away.
Val, if you win again,
You just
Well-
said it, Betty.
come on, dude. Val, you're so lucky, Val.
Lucky.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Well, congrats.
Congrats, Val. Now I gotta give you two things: the signed book,
The
and
signed book, yeah.
the Micallef.
Yeah. Well, Lauren, we really appreciate you being on.
Thank you, Lauren.
Yeah.
You taking time out of your day and talking to us about Micallef. We can't speak highly enough about it. It's a great brand. They're doing some great things. Anybody that's supporting brick and mortars, we want to support. We want to encourage you guys to go out and try it and pick some sticks up. Val, you got 5 of them coming to you, so that's fantastic. And we hope to see everybody next week. DJ Eli from Drew Estates, the disc jockey. I guess is it disc jockey? I guess you'd call him a disc jockey. Will be on with us talking about. They just had the
Florida
barn smoker. Yeah, so he'll be able to share with us about that and a Chicago native as well. So we'll be able to talk about all that kind of great stuff and pick his brain on what's going on with Drew Estates.
And Lauren, when you're back in Illinois, just come by promote him.
Oh yeah, I'll be stuck out there.
He's not coming back to Illinois.
My best friend still. I visit in the summer. I told her
There you
though.
go.
I was like,
Yeah.
I might actually trek out in the winter to come visit you.
Oh my gosh,
I might
you're
be brave,
braver.
but I don't.
Yes.
I don't know. I might.
Once
I'll let
again,
you guys
great
know that.
show. Absolutely, yeah. We'd love to hang
Yeah.
out. We get
It'd be fun.
we get up there at the Ultimate pretty frequently. So
That'd be
Marty,
great. No, I would love to.
Thank
Marty,
you,
close us
everybody.
out.
All right. Thanks again, Lauren. Thanks to all the veterans for your service. And until next week, put some smoke in the air.